What night of football it was. A night where youth, experience, and strategic brilliance came together to create a story only Brazil can write. A night where Estevão's magic, Casemiro's resurgence, and Carlo Ancelotti's tactical genius lit up the Emirates Stadium. And yes, Brazil didn't just win. They dominated Senegal with a confident 2-0 victory. But the real drama? That began way before the goals. As the players entered the pitch, one moment quietly set the tone for everything that followed. Just like every match, young sensation Estevão Willian walked in holding his personal holy scripture, something he brings before almost every game. To him, it's not a ritual, it's a reminder. A reminder that discipline, faith, and consistency lead to success. And tonight, the stadium witnessed just how true that belief can be. From the first whistle, Brazil came at Senegal like a storm. On the left, Vinicius Jr was as electric as ever. On the right, the fearless Estevão. And right down the middle, Rodrigo orchestrating attacks with surgical precision. The three of them combined to pin Sadio Mané's Senegal deep inside their own half. It was relentless. It was aggressive. And at times, it looked like the African Lions had no answers at all. Attack after attack, Brazil kept pushing. Senegal were suffocating. The crowd could feel something coming, and it didn't take long. In the 28th minute, the moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. From the right flank, Estevão picked up the ball and charged forward like a lightning bolt. His acceleration was frightening, his control silky, and his confidence unshakable. He darted into the Senegalese box like a predator hunting its prey. Then came the strike. A thunderous, bullet-speed shot that flew past the goalkeeper and exploded into the net. Goal! Brazil lead 1-0. The Emirates Stadium erupted. Fans jumped to their feet. Chants filled the air. It wasn't just a goal, it was a statement. A statement from a teenager who is quickly becoming one of the brightest jewels in Brazilian football. If anyone still doubted Estevão's talent, tonight's performance was the perfect answer. Since his national team debut, he has already scored 4 goals, including 3 in his last 3 matches. And in this match, he was everywhere, attacking, pressing, dropping deep to help in defense, and inspiring the team with his energy. No wonder many believe he might be Ancelotti's secret weapon in the next World Cup. And when Ancelotti substituted him later in the game, something beautiful happened. The entire stadium stood up. A full standing ovation, rare for a player this young. But tonight he earned it. Before the celebrations could settle, Brazil struck again. This time the spotlight shifted to a familiar face. Casemiro, the midfield general once known as the Tank. Many had written him off. Many said he was finished. When Ancelotti reintroduced him into the squad, critics accused the coach of favoritism. But tonight, Casemiro silenced them all. In the 35th minute, Rodrigo delivered a perfect assist. Casemiro broke through the defense, fooled everyone with his movement, and tucked the ball into the net with stunning composure. The Senegal defenders thought they had trapped him in an offside trap. But they were wrong. Totally wrong. As the saying goes, you saw the pigeon, but you missed the trap. Casemiro saw the trap, escaped it, and punished Senegal for their mistake. The fans erupted again. Brazil went up 2-0, and the momentum shifted entirely in their favor. But Casemiro's contribution didn't end with the goal. He was a defensive fortress, winning ground duels, making tackles, cutting out passes, and bringing the stability Brazil needed. Tonight, he proved exactly why Carlo Ancelotti trusts him so deeply. By halftime, Brazil were leading 2-0 with complete authority. In the second half, Brazil continued playing organized, beautiful football. Passing was crisp, movement was sharp, and Senegal looked increasingly desperate to find a way back into the game. They made 4 substitutions early in the second half, hoping fresh legs would change the rhythm. But instead, the match took an unexpected turn. In the 64th and 65th minutes, Brazil suffered 2 major setbacks. First, hometown favorite Gabriel Magalhães was forced to leave the pitch due to a painful injury, limping off as fans gave him warm applause. Moments later, Manchester United forward Matheus Cunha suffered a similar fate and had to be substituted. Wesley and João Pedro came in to replace them, but the injuries definitely worried Brazilian fans watching around the world. Senegal responded by making 5 more substitutions, trying everything to turn the tide. Brazil also rotated players. Ancelotti substituted Rodrigo, Estevão, Vinicius, and Sandro, bringing on Paqueta, Bruno, and both Endrick brothers. The focus shifted from winning big to testing squad depth for the next World Cup cycle. Before leaving the pitch, Rodrigo played exceptionally well. His dribbling, passing, and vision were all on display. Many Brazilian fans have been hoping he leaves his current club soon for a team where he can shine more consistently. Because one thing's clear, Brazil will need him in the World Cup. His versatility makes him a priceless asset. As the match approached its final minutes, both teams pushed but couldn't find another breakthrough. No more goals came. The clock ticked down, and eventually, the referee blew the final whistle. Brazil 2-0 Senegal. Victory secured. Confidence boosted. Fans returning home with smiles brighter than the stadium lights. It was a night where Estevão announced himself once again. A night where Casemiro reminded the world of his greatness. And a night where Carlo Ancelotti proved why he is one of football's greatest masterminds. Brazil looked ready. Brazil looked dangerous. And if tonight's performance is a glimpse of the future, then the next World Cup might just belong to them.